Hello, welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator video. I'm Roadkill, and today we are on our sixth leg of our journey on our flight across America in a DC-3. We started off in San Francisco, and we are now here in White River. And we're going to be taking off from here and landing in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So it should be an interesting flight. I've been having a lot of fun and seeing a lot of sites that I didn't even think about checking out. So it's been a really cool experience, and I've learned a lot so far flying this DC-3. I still haven't learned how to land it perfectly yet. It's a difficult aircraft to land, no doubt about it. So I'm practicing as I fly and getting a little better here and there, and it's a lot of fun. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so that you can keep up to date on all my latest videos. Leave a comment down below on what your favorite aircraft is to fly and why. I would love to hear from you. With that all out of the way, let's get to flying. Okay, we are here in the cockpit of the DC-3, and let's see if I can remember how to start this up. It's been a while. I just recently purchased the PMDG DC-6, and I have been flying that. So hopefully I can remember how to fly this. It's been a little while. It's been about a week for me, anyways. So, see if I can get this started up. As always, I'll leave timestamps in the video bar down below, so you don't have to watch me do the cold and dark start, and you can just skip to the takeoff if you want, because I know some people don't really want to watch me start the aircraft every single time. So I understand that. I'm that way sometimes, but yeah, that's an option. I'll leave that down in the not only the description, but also the it'll put a time bar indicator there where you can skip ahead to the landing. So I got it all fueled up and loaded up before the video started, and I think we're good to get this thing rolling here. So we'll get these booster pumps going. Start with the right engine. See if it'll turn over for me. Oh, I forgot to put the throttle up. That's what the deal was. Okay. Let's get this left engine started up. I was thinking I was forgetting something, because this is really easy to start compared to that DC-6. So I was like, what am I forgetting? But I'm good. All right, we gotta go to battery power now. Turn the ground power off. And I think we are ready to roll. The only thing is I don't think I have reverse in this airplane, and I have equipment ahead of me, so I don't know if I can take off or move from this position. Hopefully I can, otherwise I'm gonna have to start the whole video over again. We'll find out real quick. Let me, I gotta move some stuff around here on my second monitor so I can read the ATC. And before we get started, I just want to make sure I have my settings all correct here. Wait, I need to go back here. Sorry about this. I should have done this before. Failure, damage, hard. Okay. Sometimes I turn it off if I'm just messing around, but I want to keep it realistic on my YouTube videos, so if I crash and die. So we are going to take off. I want to depart east.
Echo 24 traffic roadkill 2277 taking off runway 19er departure to the east.
And I don't believe there's an ATC here, so we're gonna try to get going here. Hopefully, without breaking anything. And you know what? I think I'm stuck. Oh, no. There we go. Let's see if I can turn around here without hitting any aircraft. I am going to run over these people, though, because they're in my way. I won't do that. I'll squeeze in between this gas truck and the fuel station. So we are live weather and live time. And it looks like another clear day, luckily. I like the clear days, but I also like the weather. It's kind of a challenge to fly in the weather, so we're probably going to hit some here once we get a little further east, I'm guessing, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. All right, we're going to set up right here, and I forgot to whoa, that was not good. Throttled up a little too hard there. I almost nosed over on takeoff. I nose over on landings, not takeoff. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Tail wheel locked. And we are up and running. Oh no. I just realized that I have my throttle quadrant set to my DC6 settings, and so my trim is opposite of what it is on the DC6. I'm gonna have to change that here in a little bit. Once we get some altitude and some airspeed, I'll jump out. See, I'm trying to trim up and I'm trimming down, so I'm gonna have to change that here once we get up and running. Try to fly around this way, and once we get straightened out, we'll get to climb speed and start our climb. So I guess I should have taken off westward, from the westward side of the airport. I thought that's what I was doing when I said depart east, but apparently I have to depart west to go east. Is that correct, or is the flight sim bugged? Let me know in the comments down below. I don't know. I guess I could Google it. Vertical speed up here. We're gonna get some vertical altitude going. And the GPS on so we can follow our course. I didn't even look to see what our altitude was supposed to be on the flight plan, so I'm just gonna guess it's around 10,000 feet and call it good. Okay, while we're flying, I'm going to tune in to the ATIS here first, so I know when Albuquerque comes into range. We're gonna do, what was that? 1118.0. 118.0. 118 dot, whoop. Now why is it, I hear something weird here. Let me check my airspeed. Something's going on. Alright, I just heard the wind picking up there, and I just want to make sure I'm not going too fast. So we need 118.0. 118. Guess if I go this way, it'll get to 0 faster. Alright, so I'll tune the Addison. That'll be the first channel I tune in, and then I want to tune in the tower, which is 120.3. And that's what I will do next. Which is what was it? I forgot it already. 120.3. Come on. 0. These radio dials can be a little finicky. 120.3, and we'll see if those are the right ones on the flight sim. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but we'll give it a shot here. So once we get in range, the ATIS should kick in, and then I'll bring down the ATC window for my second monitor, and as you'll see here, it'll stay here. We've got 118.0 here on the first comm, and 120. Oh, I guess on the second comm you can, that's the second comm, okay. So watch, when I switch between these, it'll switch right here which one I have selected, as it does on the radio. And it'll do the same for the second comms radio, although it's the same frequency there. So if I wanted to tune in to Albuquerque ground, or maybe even an airport, let's say I land at Albuquerque, I can program Albuquerque here in the first comm, and then let's say we have another stop past Albuquerque, we can have that already set up here in the radio to go, so you don't have to do it as you fly. You could set it up all right there in the beginning before you take off. I just do it while we're flying because it's a good time to do it. Looks like we're about 34 minutes outside of our destination. Probably around 17 minutes out, I'll start our descent and try to get a tune into the ATIS so I can get the barometric pressure for Albuquerque. So I'll get back to you once we get a little closer. We're clipping along at a good pace here, and the scenery's pretty much been this way the whole way between White River and Albuquerque. It's not too hilly at all, which I wouldn't expect too many hills in New Mexico, but I've never been there, never seen it, and I'm kind of excited to fly over it. So yeah, it's been a pretty flight. Been enjoying it, and nothing too exciting's happening. No failures or anything, knock on wood. One thing I did find here, I'll show you what I found. On accident, I was trying to flip the armrest there, and I realized that flips open. It's kind of cool. It says that is a landing gear latch and motor cutoff. So, or extinguishers, okay. So it's a fire extinguisher in case you have a fire. I guess it says it says it right there. The fuel and oil cutoffs inside. Okay. So yeah, I just learned that was functional. That's kind of cool. But I figured I'd share that with you if you didn't already know about it. One of the things, what was I thinking about there? There was a these here, I think they're the turbochargers. Do you know, it doesn't look like they do anything when you flip them forward. It doesn't sound like they work actually. If they do, let me know in the comments below. I'm not sure if they're actually functional or not. But yeah, been a nice easygoing flight. Let's hope I can land this thing. That's going to be the true test. In case you were wondering, what happens when you open the windows mid-flight? Now, being that this airplane isn't pressurized, it just gives you a face full of wind. So if you want some fresh air there, you are able to open the windows during flight, as the cockpit and cargo passenger area is not pressurized. So that's good to know. So if you like that wind noise, need some fresh air, your co-pilot farts, you're good to open the window for fresh air. All right, we're about 21 minutes outside of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and doing well. I did check the gas, and I don't know what's going on with it. Usually, both fuel tanks empty at the same time, and for some reason, this go around, one tank was full and one was not. Well, I guess it's doing the same here. I haven't had that happen before. Maybe it has happened before and I haven't realized it, but usually I thought they both drained at the same speed, and for some reason only my right tank is being used at the moment. But if I look down here, I have right and that's why I have right tank selected. There we go. Did I just kill my left engine? Where's my RPMs on that? Hopefully I didn't just doom our flight. I think I did. What do I do? That's not good. I may have just doomed our flight. So, see if I can get it started back up again. Come on. Arrow. Work. This is not the time to glitch out on me. Why is my left engine arrow not working? Come on, really? There we go. All right. Whew. All right. Well, that was a first. I've never done that before. Okay, I've never had that happen before. I realized that I was dumb and I had both fuel selectors selected on the right engine, which was my problem. So we figured it out. We got the engine started back up mid-flight, so that was a good learning experience. Crazy. All right, you got to see that firsthand. I was kind of freaking there. I was like, I don't know what I should do. What do I do? What do I do? Don't panic. Do what you think you should do. And it worked out. So that's good. Glad you could be here with me on that one. ATIS just kicked in and I got the barometric pressure and just tuned to Albuquerque tower. So hopefully we'll start our landing procedures here shortly. I'll probably start that here. I'll probably start my descent now. I think what I'm going to do, I'll probably drop down to 5,000 if my for some reason the mouse is not working today. It won't read my input. It's being very glitchy, so let's get in closer. See, now I'm doing the throttle, which I don't want to do. And I don't want to go that way. Man, this is being a little difficult today. Normally don't have this much issue. Maybe it's because I haven't flown it in a while and I'm not used to it. All right, let's start our descent here. Just want to nose down a little. I'm going to throttle back a bit. Get rid of this so I can see what my RPMs are. And manifold pressure. Want to make sure we don't get over speed. While we do the descent, I'm going to request a full stop landing.
Albuquerque Tower Roadkill 2277 is 55 miles southwest 11,900 feet with India to land.
Roadkill 2277 Albuquerque Tower. Altimeter tree 0.3 wind 02 at 4. Make left downwind runway 26.
Alright, so we need to make left downwind 26. Okay. Get that speed down a little bit and hit our altitude. I will check the airport diagram to see what runway 26 is. Let's check the sky vector map here. Bring it up here so you guys can see it. So we are going to be landing on runway 26 right there. You can see my mouse spinning around. I'll put a green arrow on it. And see what happens when we get there. Hopefully not too scary like last time where I nosed over. But yeah, we'll tune back in on the approach. Well, we've made it out of the snow-covered valleys into this beautiful green-looking plateau here. That's kind of cool. What else do we have around us here? Like a nice Nice area to check out. Kind of cool camping on top of that, wouldn't it? Bet you there's some nice views up there. It's like an old lake bed over there to our left. Looks like we're going to be flying over some more plateaus. Let's see, where are we at here? We're about 9 minutes outside of our destination and going good. I think I am going to drop our altitude a little more. Get a little lower so we don't have as steep a descent on approach. That, and I kind of wanted to get a little closer to what we're looking at here, because it's pretty cool looking. I'll level her off right here. Take a closer look at this beautiful landscape below us. Suppose I should speed up as well. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is so awesome. Alright, that looks like some awesome terrain down there. I don't know how fun it is to be there in the summertime, but sure is nice looking at it from above. It's like some sort of facility over to our left. However, I don't see any skyscrapers or houses anywhere, so I'm assuming they're gonna start popping up here pretty soon. Oh, there's the runway there. Okay, so we are 26 left. I am going to take it off autopilot and start banking left here now that I see the runway. Definitely feeling some wind. Definitely some wind. To get our landing lights on. Look, I remembered landing lights. It's amazing. Welcome to Albuquerque. I didn't realize it was this big.
121.9 on board 3677.
I had no idea. Take a look outside real quick. Yeah, it's quite a spread down below there. Well, the ATC voices are working today. That's good.
Clear to land runway tree, generic 8 Mike Yankee.
All right, I'm gonna turn in a little bit. My airspeed. Kind of get an eye on the runway down below so I can plan my approach. I'm wondering when they're gonna let me know. Probably once we get over the city here, they'll tell me it's clear to land, and we'll be good to go. It's my hopes anyways. And then my next hope is that I can land this bad boy, because it is moody on landing.
Roadkill 2277, wind calm, clear to land runway 26.
Sweet.
Clear to land runway 26 roadkill 2277.
All right, here goes nothing. See if I can land this thing. I'm gonna try to get as much room between me and that runway so I have enough time to prepare, mentally prepare. Should probably get these ready to roll. Start turning in. Kind of keeping an eye on airspeed and a little more power so we don't stall out here. We'll level her out and take a look at where we are positionally and to where the airport is. Where is it? Oh boy, it's right there. I might have to go around. I might have to go around here. I'm thinking I will. Oh no, maybe not. Flaps up, drop the
Generic 8 Mike Yankee, turn left
speed
taxiway.
down. There we go. Now, is that my runway there? That is my runway. I'm guessing. There were lights, but
Generic 8 Mike Yankee, contact ground on 121.9er.
here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. That's kind of a crazy approach, but I got disoriented.
Generic 8 Mike Yankee.
Hey man, you're landing where I'm supposed to be landing. You are not supposed to be landing right now. I had the go ahead. This is how accidents happen, man. It's how accidents happen. Alright, I need to slow down a bit. I'm gonna cut power.
Albuquerque Tower, Sun Country, tree 0577 miles east, inbound RNF Yankee runway, 26 approach.
They better not tell me to go around, because I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna land. Because that guy took cuts.
Sun Country, tree 057 Albuquerque Tower.
And the usual freeze right before landing. Here's where it gets sketchy.
Sun Country, tree 057, follow the on-short final.
Alright.
Wind calm, clear to land runway 26. Clear to
Alright,
land runway
come on.
26, Sun Country, tree 057.
Come on. Man, this thing gets squirrely at the end. Man, oh man. Yeah, that was...
Roadkill 2277, exit runway when able.
Well, I was able...
2277, contact ground on 121.9er.
I was able to do it sooner than I planned. Because it took me off that way anyways.
Going to 121.9er roadkill.
I didn't nose over, though. I didn't nose over. So, that's good. Okay, we made it safely on the ground, and we're taxiing off to the gates. So that's awesome. We didn't nose over, we didn't crash, and all is good. We had an engine failure caused by yours truly, Roadkill, and we figured our way out of that one. Luckily, I was thinking, man, if I can't get this engine started, I'm gonna have to do this flight over because I'm gonna crash halfway in between. So that would have been an interesting little experience that I haven't experienced yet. But well, at least not in the DC3. I have in the B247. I had full engine failure on that thing. That thing's hard to stay or keep in the air and stay in the safe zones when it comes to the engines, because it's very finicky. I don't know if you've flown the B247 or the Boeing 247. It's a cool aircraft, but very hard to fly realistically.
Albuquerque ground, Southwest 1853, heavy requesting the end of pushback. Southwest 1853, heavy request to end pushback.
So instead of going where they're having me go, I'm gonna take this route here, which seems more logical. It's probably illegal, but that's okay. It saves on time, and I'm gonna cut this van off and park where I wanna. I'm parking where I wanna. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
Southwest 1853, heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 8 using taxi.
You always have cars in the way too. There's always something in the way. I guess I was supposed to park back there, but it turned green here, so that's where I'm parking. This is where we're stopping. We made it to Albuquerque safely. I did a landing without nosing over, which is amazing. I'm so happy. It was kind of squirrely, but this flight was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you for tagging along with me, and thank you for all my new subscribers and old subscribers. I really appreciate you guys joining me on these flights and leaving comments down below and likes. I really appreciate it, and hope to be flying here soon and in the DC6 once we get this series out of the way, once we make it to New York, and having a lot of fun along the way with different aircraft and different airplanes. I'd love to fly with you all sometime in person, so a community flight would be fun. So if you'd like to, hit me up, send me a friend request. My gamer tags N406W, and we can do some flights together. That would be a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging out. As always, be safe and Godspeed.